In Britain, the race that will ultimately decide the country's next prime minister moves another step forward today. Conservative MPs will hold a second vote on a replacement for Theresa May. There are still potentially a few more hurdles to clear, though, before we know a winner. Let's go to Thomas Dagg, who continues to track the story for us in London. What do we expect to happen, Thomas, today in this second vote?
As of this morning, Heather, 6 men remain in the race to become the next British Conservative leader and Prime Minister. And today, at least one is going to be knocked out of the contest. But there could be as many as 3 eliminated. That's because in this second secret ballot held today, each candidate will need to get at least 33 votes. And half the candidates left might not have that many backers today. Keep in mind, only Tory MPs are voting. They're whittling the candidates down to just 2. And after that, in July, the broader Conservative Party membership is going to vote on who will lead the party and the country. Now, the front runner you may have heard is the former mayor of London, former Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson. He is not in those pictures because you're seeing pictures from a TV debate from a couple days ago. He was not there. He is expected to make it to the final ballot next month. The question is, who will be the other name on that ballot? Today will be the first time Boris Johnson's opponents get to confront him face-to-face in a televised setting as the BBC hosts a live debate. Here is, in the meantime, one of his main opponents, Jeremy Hunt, followed by a Boris Johnson supporter.
What Boris is offering, a hard stop at any cost on the 31st of October, means that he is effectively committing the country to no deal.
He's approaching this important event with seriousness and professionalism and using his time wisely, which is to convince MPs to support him.
Now, keep in mind, the Conservative Party has a membership of about 160,000 members, which means about 0.002% of the population of this country is choosing the next British Prime Minister, Heather.
That puts it all in very interesting perspective, Thomas. Come back to Boris Johnson, if you will, expected today to solidify his position as the favorite. You mentioned he has yet to face his opponents head on. So how have they been dealing with him?
They know he's the front runner. No one is denying that. So the others are doing their best to try to demonstrate the difference between their Brexit strategy and his. That is the whole issue in this race. That's what it's been framed about. Who can do what Theresa May failed to do, and that is deliver Brexit on time. Boris Johnson's plan is for Britain to leave the EU by October 31st with or without a divorce deal. Some of his opponents say that is a risky strategy, so they are trying to come up with their own plans as to whether or not Britain should leave on the 31st of October or delay Brexit yet again, or perhaps indeed, in the case of one candidate, Rory Stewart, he believes Theresa May's deal, which has already been negotiated with the European Union, that is the only solution. So we look forward to seeing today who gets knocked out, and indeed later this week who will be the final 2 on that ballot, Heather.
Thomas, thank you very much. Look forward to your reporting on that later today from London. Our Thomas Dagg.